Top 10 Life-Changing Technological Advances the Last Decade Has Seen. Arthur C. Clarke was a noted science fiction writer who wrote 3 laws regarding science and magic. When a distinguished but elderly scientist states that something is possible, he is almost certainly right. When he states that something is impossible, he is very probably wrong. The only way of discovering the limits of the possible is to venture a little way past them into the impossible, and any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Truly, any of our current tech would seem like magic to our ancestors, and it's only developing more rapidly. Here are top 10 life-changing technological advances the last decade has seen. Number 10. Self-driving car. Google's self-driving car project was started in 2008. Currently, Google's self-driving cars have clocked over 2 million miles and are being tested on the streets of major cities across the US. If you have a small child, they will probably view self-driving cars as a normal part of life, the same way we view the internet now. Imagine if everyone could get around easily and safely, without tired, drunk or distracted driving. Time spent commuting could be time spent doing what you want to do. Number 9. Screenless display technology. Nowadays, advanced technologies are growing faster wherein each technology is renewed with implementation of new one. The current trending display technology most commonly used in gadgets such as tablets, smartphones, etc., is the touchscreen display, which will become outdated in the near future. Screenless display is the advanced display technology, which replaces the touchscreen technology to resolve the problems and to make lives more comfortable. Therefore, this article is intended to give an idea of the screenless display, which transmits or displays the information without using a projector or the screen. By using this screenless display technology, we can display the images directly on the open space, human retina, and also to the human brain. During the year 2013, this display came into progress by the implementation of products like virtual reality headsets, retinal displays, and holographic videos. Lack of space is a major drawback for most of the screen displays. This problem can be overcome by the use of screenless displays. Number 8. Mars Rover. Curiosity. The Mars Science Laboratory and its rover centerpiece, Curiosity, is the most ambitious Mars mission yet flown by NASA. The rover's primary mission is to find out if Mars is, or was, suitable for life. Another objective is to learn more about the red planet's environment. Curiosity's size allows it to carry a host of scientific experiments to zap, analyze, and take pictures of any rock within reach of its 7-foot (2 meters) arm. Curiosity is about the size of a small SUV. It is 9 feet 10 inches long by 9 feet 1 inch wide, 3 meters by 2.8 meters, and about 7 feet high, 2.1 meters. It weighs 2,000 pounds, 900 kilograms. Curiosity's wheels have a 20-inch, 50.8 centimeters diameter. Curiosity, the Mars rover, launched in November of 2011. So far, he's hanging out, looking for signs of habitability if Mars could support life, and singing himself happy birthday every year. Oh! And in 2014, he found water under the surface of Mars. That's a huge deal. Number 7. Augmented reality devices. In 2014, Google debuted Google Glass wearable augmented reality. We know augmented reality as tech or images that combines with, well, reality, and augments it. A great example of this is Pokemon Go. While versions of VR, virtual reality, and augmented reality have been around since the 80s, things like Oculus Rift are making them more available to the mass market. Augmented reality, Arkansas, is changing the way we view, interact with, and learn about the world all around us through apps on our smartphones and smart glasses. Arkansas enables us to add a layer of digital information, images, and incentives atop the real world, whether to learn more about the stars above or the subway below. The uses for this emerging media are limitless. Number 6. Wireless electricity. The world disposes of 40 billion batteries each year. Many lay corroding in dumps, polluting groundwater. And take one look under your desk and you might get an idea of how entangled the world is in electric wire. Now imagine if mobile phones, home electronic devices, computers, electric cars and airplanes, robots and implanted medical devices could be powered without wires, batteries or fuel. Imagine walking down the street or driving along a highway and never seeing another electric transmission pole or wire. Number 5. Solar shingles. Solar shingles are small solar panels designed to look like regular roofing shingles, except they produce electricity by absorbing sunlight. While the first types were available in 2005, And then in 2011, several of those companies no longer make solar shingles. Tesla unveiled their solar roof project in 2015 and officially entered the market in 2016. Their shingles look more like a traditional roof, to the point that you wouldn't know it was solar unless someone told you. We're getting close to the end of big solar panels of the roof. Neat, huh? After a long eclipse, solar energy is shining again. Its comeback is being fueled by an enticing combination of federal and state tax incentives, the desire of fed-up homeowners to lower their utility bills. The shingles get installed over new or existing roof sheathing, then an electrician or trained roofer has to wire the units together and tie them into your home's electrical system. Number 4. Robot agility. 2013 and 2014 were big years for robotics as great leaps were made in the area of robot agility. Most people don't realize what a feat of physics and balance simply walking is, as that's something we master as humans around a year old. But breaking it down to teach machinery how to do it, the minute corrections that must be made for balance that humans do without thought, are a little bit harder to code into machines. Well, robots that can hop, walk across uneven terrain, or even run now exist. So that's going to be great for us humans during the uprising. They can chase us now. Agility Robotics' legged locomotion expertise is built on a history of academic research, including the bipedal walking and running robot Atrias. Agility Robotics is leveraging this work to create products that address the real-world needs of rugged, efficient, and highly capable mobility platforms. Number 3. Hypersonic train. China's university have built a train which could reach 1,800 miles per hour. The technology behind it is a vacuum which is used to minimize the air resistance. Founder of Tesla Motors revealed the Hyperloop in 2013 and saying that it will travel passengers from San Francisco to Los Angeles in only 30 minutes, although he says, hopefully it would never crash, immune to weather, twice faster than an airplane, 4 times faster than a bullet train, and it will completely run on solar power. There is fast. There is also super speed. And then, there is hypersonic. Hurtling past the high-rises of Tokyo, the dull-sized houses of Greater Tokyo, the agricultural fields of rural Honshu, not forgetting Mount Fuji, we traveled comfortably at speeds of 350 kilometers per hour towards the magnificent city of Kyoto, known as the cultural heart of Japan. Kyoto has an abundant and compelling backstory and is an utterly magical place to visit. Previously the capital of Japan until the emperor decided to up sticks and move to Tokyo, Kyoto is a giant museum of imperial legacies and spiritual sanctuaries. Number 2. Virtual reality is an artificial environment which is created with software and the respective users accept it as a real environment on a computer. Virtual reality is mainly experienced by 2 human senses: sight and listening. The virtual reality can easily be explained by 3D images that can be explored interactively at a personal computer, using mouse and keyboard so that the content of the image moves in some direction or zooms in or out. More sophisticated efforts involve such approaches as wraparound display screens, actual rooms augmented with wearable computers that let you feel the display images. Virtual reality further divided into 2 subcategories: real environment simulation, imagined environment development. The new technology involves keeping track of what a viewer is actually looking at in a video. The technology will stream only that portion of the video in high resolution, instead of the entire circular scene. The result, according to Facebook, is that it can offer those scenes users are watching in ultra-sharp resolution, and it can get them to start playing faster than before. Number 1. Holographic television. A hologram is basically a photographic recording of a light field rather than of an image formed by a lens, and it is used to display a fully 3-dimensional image of the holographed subject, which is seen without the aid of some special glasses. To create image for these special holographic TVs, the team uses 16 regular cameras to focus on a single object. The images are then sent via Ethernet to computer, which reconstructs them into a 3D holographic image. The computer sends this information to a 50 Hz nanosecond pulsed laser, which shoots holographic pixels called hotels onto a plastic screen. In addition to revitalizing its stagnant economy, Japan has 2 additional challenges: high-definition 3-dimensional TV without the need of special glasses, and holographic broadcasts. Both projects have the same faithful deadline, December of this year. This month Toshiba will start marketing in Japan its 12 and 20-inch glasses-less stereoscopic or 3D TV sets. Similarly, Nintendo plans to introduce a no-glasses 3D version of its game console in February 2011. The country's second-largest cable TV service, Japan doesn't have an equivalent of the FCC, the U.S. Telecommunications Authority. The task comes under the jurisdiction of Telecom Ministry, which cannot really deal with television.